Hey everybody, my mic is hopefully not muted this time, and I'll actually maybe this will go flawlessly for a change. How's everybody doing this fine Saturday evening? Where do I start tonight? I'll look through the comments. You guys are there. I'm assuming you guys can all hear me. I'm almost afraid to go on anything since there's usually some sort of glitch by now. Bunch of you guys in here, already at 26 viewers. Hey Paul, Pathologically Acute, JT the Maggot, Liger Zero, Gecko, 96786 Victor, Firestone, Recon Fox, McCord, GameZar, Midnight Dawn, Arrow Moose. What is up, everybody? Let's see. So, where should I start? This week we are doing the Ez8. We're giving away one of these tonight, unless we hit that so far elusive 100 concurrent viewers. But if we do hit that, then the winner can get the master grade instead. I believe both are halfway decent kits. So either way, it's a great prize. But if you feel like liking and sharing and all that stuff, it will certainly help out, help get people in here, and maybe we'll hit 100 this time. I think we hit about 80 2 weeks ago, somewhere around there. So we're not too far off the current rate of growth. That's very well within our reach tonight. Ligers here, how are you? I'm doing well, my friend. I'm doing pretty good. Slight headache. Didn't get enough sleep last night, which is usually the case going into Saturday, but I can't complain too much. And I wasn't sure what I was going to build. I feel like I should be finishing up projects instead of starting yet another one. But today, I figured I'd grab my first real grade. I got the real grade full armor unicorn. One of these came in dinged the other day. And so I threw it on my backlog, and I'm gonna give real grade a try for the first time. Mighty Wise Guy PG for 1,000. That's very, very possible. We'll see what we'll do once we hit that 100. We'll have to up the ante a little bit. Hopefully things will keep growing. These streams have been a lot of fun. Took last week off because of July 4th. Hopefully everybody had a great July 4th. Gunpla University did his stream in our stead. Some of you guys might have went and hung out with him. So let's see, which corner was the dinged one? Over here. And nothing near it perfect. Everything inside is great. Should probably have moved all these new stuff. Got a new camera this week, so the videos on the channel should be upgrading going forward in a few days. I think we got 1 or 2 videos worth of footage to edit in before those will show up. Mr. Little Jib 97, thank you for the follow, or the sub, I guess. I should also mention, damn, these parts are small. I am in for it tonight. Either way, I'm excited. I've heard this is a good kit. What was I going to say? Oh, I should also mention that there is a discount code that should be active right now. Active for basically the length of the stream or until the end of the night, which is live 10 for 10% off at my shop, mechawarehouse.com. So, geez, this is a thick book. I'm going to get a lot of streams out of this kit. This will be my July project, maybe. I think I might also try to do top coating and decals all on the stream, like 100% build this thing on the stream. It just might take a few weeks. See where we start. What's everybody up to? Maggot, I have no luck, so I know I won't win, so I just settle with supporting the shop with my hard-earned money. You never know, man. We've given away a kit every week. You're liable to win eventually. Pathologically Q. Is it weird that I prefer the HG? I haven't built the HG. I haven't built any unicorns at this point. I've heard the master grades end up a little bit too big, especially for the full armor. Just can't hold everything up. But I've heard the real grade unicorns are all pretty good. Mighty wise guy, welcome to the world of tiny freaking pieces. Yeah, we'll see how tonight goes. Hopefully I don't get frustrated. This probably should have started with the simpler real grade for my first one, but whatever. Satan, the skate bomb, made it. What's up, brother? Hey, what's going on, dude? Fox, Mike, just go place, order the shop again. Need more gunpla to build. We always need more gunpla to build. Always need more. Can't go 20 streams. 20 streams to build this kit? God, I kind of hope not. Does this one really start with the legs? Step 1 is the legs. Wow. Is that always the case with real grades? I have not built a real grade before. It's the first time I've ever seen a kit that didn't start with the torso. Okay, so I'm going to need to find in this great big pile, looks like B and G runners. Paul, hear anything on that paint set? No, man. I just ordered it the other day, though, and they don't usually send me notice emails, so it'll probably show up early next week. And I'll be surprised, and then I'll let you know. They're usually pretty good, though, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Not killing any more kits anymore. Well, there's always tools and paints and supplies. Stuff always continues, but there is no need to tap yourself out if you've been spending too much lately. I know how that goes. Oh, this has got some really interesting stuff going on. So this is B. Is G in here too, maybe? No. Okay, let's open this. Get B out. I'm gonna fill it. New gun to build in a row. Start the legs. Is that the real grade new? That's a little bent, but that's okay. G and all this stuff. Done working. True Book of the Encyclopedia. Yeah, this is probably one of the thickest books I've seen so far. There's a lot of runners in here too. I think I already lost the G runner. Good double back here. But what is everybody up to tonight? What is the price of that kit in your shop? I'm not sure off the top of my head. So I want to do me a favor and look it up for me. I want to say it's maybe in the 40s, 50s. And how do you guys sort your runners? I have Dollar Tree bins with cardstock label with the runner name on a tab. I usually, once I get into a groove, they end up kind of just stacked and I flip through them. I really need a better solution for that, I think. I might need to figure out a better solution for this kit. This is a lot of runners. First, actually, most of the HGs I've built start at the legs. Is that just me? I seriously have never built a kit that started at the legs. McCord, working on my grunt destruction build. Awesome, man. Which kit are you building for that? I am so looking forward to the grunt destruction builds. I just pile them up repeatedly. Camping, Gecko. Wow, so you're camping and you're on here watching the stream. Camping definitely has improved, or at least gotten more technologically advanced over the last few years. Now watch this. I'm not going to be able to find this runner. Just call it a night right there. E-D. a Gee, there we go. Mine eventually pulled this GM Awesome cord. Got him in jail. Watch this while waiting on tools to come in for the resin kit I started. Sweet. Here I have a sort. Assuming you mean start. Maybe you're sorting. My HG Moon. Joseph Montez HG Zaku Sniper. We just got some of those in. I think we sold out of them really fast too. You have to tell me how that kit is. It was pretty cool. Core working on weathering and damage. Joseph Montez priming color choice. Gunpla University. What's up, Gunpla University? Oh wow, we're already almost up to 50, and we're only 10 minutes into the stream. So that's boding pretty well for hitting that 100 mark. Seriously, I want chips after hearing this. It's basically as my dinner with some nachos. Oh, did I do that twice? I guess we'll cut both of those out. B2 and 2. Hey, Tuzaku, what's up? Artie, what's going on, man? Okay, 52. Yeah, gee, what am I doing tonight? Oh, just simultaneously working on 3 different contest builds. Hello, Grand Destruction is really complete, though. Yeah, I mean, why focus on one build when you can do 3? I usually consider myself a finisher. I like to finish projects, not continually start them. I think I get my satisfaction completing stuff, and I have not been doing a good job at that within my gunpla efforts lately. Keep getting pulled in a million directions. Oh, life's better on a board. Just subscribe. Thank you for the sub. Assuming most of this stuff will be hidden, so I probably don't need to clean it up. There's some tricky nubs. They have an outright little indication to not cut. Exactly how far do I cut? Is that almost at 50? Yeah, man, we're doing really good for 15 minutes in. Complete University. What are we working on? The real grade full armor Gundam Unicorn. I wasn't sure what to build. I've had this one sitting around. I haven't built a real grade yet. I think I picked the wrong real grade to start on for real grades, but what can you do? Will working on my MG Ez8. Did I miss that one? Already, it was weird having no stream last week. How's everyone's 4th? My neighbors were shooting off some crazy fireworks. It's a nice show. I had a great 4th myself. It was some great downtime there. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing. There we go. It was a great day. Hopefully some of you guys took advantage of that sale. Probably did, because that was a ridiculous day for me. Or ridiculous weekend packing afterwards. Pathological Q, I'm thinking, our HGs maybe my go-to kits. I'm working my first MG and it's taking forever. I'm the opposite. I love master grades. Although high grades are great for customization projects, painting and the like. Give you much more of a blank canvas. Recon Fox, I'm gonna go play some Borderlands, watch a stream. That's my Saturday night. Nice. How is that? I'm so out of the loop on gaming these days. The earlier the RG number, the worse it is. Well, this one's what, a 30, so it's pretty, is it 30 or 20? Definitely not a super early one. Hero Con maybe to finally finished the Barbatos. I'd be happy to see that one finished. That was doing really cool work with that one so far. Substada, that's just disappointing. Just finished my MG Psychozaku. Awesome, Daniel. How was that one? That's a big build. I just ordered my second kit and an MG Sazi for a Ka. Am I in over my head? It's another big one. I haven't built that one, but I'm sure somebody around here has. Some people on the Mecha Warehouse Zoom last night were working on that kit, I think. Okay, I need H and E, so back to the search for runners here. I did not buy anything in the sale, but I'll be telling everyone who will listen to come shop at Mecha Warehouse. Thank you for the love and the support. Really appreciate it. This one's H, and I need to find E still. Pick up, I swear, right? This will get better. I use probably a white runner. E1, there we go. Still want those potato chips, man? I'm kind of ready to join you. Dennis Lamb, late. Hi, guys. Hey, Dennis. Aaron, I missed out, but I'm working on getting rid of a lot of things to get a resin 3D printer. That's cool. Those things are cool. If I had more time, I would probably consider one. Wooden, it's a fun build, and the color and fuel tanks, I paint those. Battleship, gray, dark red at either end. Cool. Okay, E122. Those two parts, and then H 13 and 14. Speaking of fireworks, I think I hear some right now. Guess everybody didn't run out on the 4th. What else is new? Yeah, exciting day today. Bought my son his first bicycle. He's had a balance bike, but time to finally upgrade him. We wanted to do it earlier, but the whole COVID thing's been making that sort of a challenge. I missed 2 weeks of streaming. Was not going to miss this. Has there been any cake lately? No cake, unfortunately. My wife's been super busy. We did have pie on July 4th, though. Good old American classic and some apple pie. So Trash Can Bob, hey Nick, hey Bob, what's up? Will Gary, do you airbrush your kit? Some of them I do. This one I probably won't, except for top coat, but we'll see. Jury's still out. We'll see how complicated this gets. This one seems like it might be a challenging one to paint. But I literally only really decided I was building this one like 5 minutes before the stream started, so. Already up to 56, closing in on that 100. Why did I have to pick the GLs for next build? These stickers are so annoying. Are they color correcting stickers, or are they markings and stuff? I can't stand stickers. I don't use stickers on kits, except for foil stickers and stuff sometimes. That's my personal opinion. What else happened today? Aaron, where do you get your sanding sponges? So I bought these on Amazon. These are the 3M ones. The 3M sanding sponges. and buy them kind of in bulk. So I think, imagine any hardware store. It's on my list to actually look at carrying them. I also need to try a comparison between these and some of the hobby-specific sanding sponges that are on the market, like the Tamiya ones that we carry, Madworks and God Hand and all those other high-end ones, and see if any of the sanding sponges are actually better. Dennis Lau pie is good, so we changing it to gunpla and baking or gunpla and cake still? No, I think it's just gunpla. I'll have to give my wife crap about the baked goods though, and let her know that she's letting you guys down. Aaron, the God Hand 10K is amazing, but it's expensive. University, the Infinity ones are legit. Have you ever compared them, Jared? Like, I should do that for a video at some point when I get my hands on all of them. Like a straight out sanding sponge shootout. Mighty Wise Guy, how long do the sponges last in number of average kits? So it depends. A sheet. Do I have any like full-size sheets over here? I had them somewhere because I shot a video with them earlier this week or last week or whatever. So the sheets, they're like, you know, this big, and that sheet will probably last me a couple kits. I cut the little squares out of it to make it easier to handle. I'm not sure how the other ones compare in terms of longevity of the material, but that's how these ones work out. Unicorn cookies. There you go. My wife already thinks all Gundams look like every other Gundam, so there's so many unicorns on the market. I don't think she wants to see another unicorn already. Well, Bulgaria, I use both God Hand and Infinity. I like Infinity better. It's good to know. I'll have to try those out. No, not yet. That could make a good video. Yeah, definitely would. I think I'm going to do that at some point. I need to do that comparison anyway, because I'm thinking about maybe trying to get some Mecha Warehouse sponges made and trying to figure out either which company makes the best ones or where that trade-off is to be. I think my feeling is I want to be the best tools that are affordable, if that makes sense. God Hands tend to be really pricey, but they're really good. But if you get that like 99%, usually it's like 50% cheaper. So I think that's the place to try to be in the market, is marginally behind the top one, but substantially cheaper. Exactly, the God Hand sponges last for an extremely long time. They work well when wet sanding. I've never tried wet sanding. Is there a substantial advantage there? Like, what are the reasons to wet sand, I guess? other than it sounds cool. I found this kit's going to take a long time. That's okay. Straight on the best for cheap got you. I think that's the place to be. I mean, there's like a whole like psychology thing about brands should go out and create 3 products to meet the same need and have one be the super cheap, one be the super expensive, and one be in the middle. And the super expensive one's almost there just to drive people to the middle priced one. Because if it was just the middle and the low end, people would probably go towards the low end one. So where there's definitely cheap and expensive options on the market, being the best of the middle of the pack, I think is a good place to be. Because usually the best of the best isn't actually that much better anyway. Keeps the dust down if you wet sand. That would make sense. Using the tools from the gunpla primer line, I have not. Save your lungs. Who needs lungs? Merchandise, Mecha Warehouse, the sanding sponges, the exact knives, and finally, of course, the toilet paper. There you go. The toilet paper is probably the easiest one to have made these days. Well, I don't know. Is toilet paper fully back in the stores? I still have the roll from that original ad I did way back in the day. Meaning like 3 months ago or whatever. Quarantine proof your backlog. That roll of toilet paper is in my display cabinet. That might have a special place in the hollowed halls of Mecha Warehouse when we get huge someday, maybe. Major on, you could include a tiny sample with purchase over a certain amount. They're good. Yeah, convert a customer. That's a good idea. Since if I forget the lunchbox, though, there you go. It's saying it'll be essential. We all have COVID. How's COVID going where you guys are at? Out here, things seem to be getting good. The number of new cases per day keeps shrinking here in New Hampshire. So I think we're well on our way to normalcy, assuming nobody blows it and goes too hard too fast and reopening. When you get the actual warehouse, toilet paper roll goes in a display case in your office. That's what I'm thinking, man. It's in my display case in my office here right now. Maybe I should post post that up on my Instagram or something. Because of course we in North Carolina, we're on fire. It's fun. Jeez. We're in the up and up in North Carolina as bad as South Carolina. Two opposite reports in the same area. Grams are government mandate to have masks everywhere. Jeez, crazy. Yeah, I mean, we're only getting like, I don't know, I want to say a dozen or two new cases a day here in New Hampshire. So a lot of things are opening back up. People are still being kind of dumb. I think they should be a little more careful than they are. But at least if things are continuing to get better, you can't complain too much. There. Wow, this is like one of the craziest. It's actually on top. I guess I gotta line that too. This is a crazy build. This is definitely something new. Has explode with more cases. Can I get a case keep going down? I'm definitely happy with New England going down. So some post a big Mecha Warehouse sticker poster on a wall. How do I get one of those? That's a normal size sticker, and the wall was smaller. That was a Big Daddy Gundam. He does a lot of like small scale boxes and stuff. I've actually got a Mecha Warehouse box scaled down. And he's got one of those kits that's like a work area. So I think that's what you're referring to, Artie. Or Dennis, or who was it? Dennis. That's what it is. Artie was right after him. That's why I mixed that up. It's like a political statement to wear a mask here. Yeah. Sorry, Nick, just finished my Alex Orphan. You love it. Glad you liked it, DS Wig. I don't know if that's how if you have a way of pronouncing that username, if that would be it. We gotta annoy the wife. CFR, good times. Stay strong, folks. We'll get through this. Dennis, I think you saw Big Daddy Gunna's mini hobby area. Yeah, that's definitely the one there. Holy crap. Okay, oh, thanks Nick for making sure I got all the stickers. I'll post pics of my car and only decorations of all the Mecha Warehouse stickers in the bumper. Nice. I should probably do something like that. I need to figure out what to do with the stickers I get from everybody else. I'm getting really close to that warehouse thing, and I'll probably be building a studio or something, so I probably need to set up like a special mat or something in there for all the other stickers and stuff. Victor Moreno just subscribed. Thank you, Victor, for the sub. We're at 61 viewers. We need to hit 100 tonight to give away that master grade. Hopefully we'll do it. Hopefully we won't lose the momentum we had going 2 weeks ago. I know a week off doesn't really help with that, but what are you going to do, I guess? Worst case, we've always got next week to try again. Next week's actually will be the 14th of these live streams since we started them on YouTube. So that would be a good one for 100 if it doesn't happen today. Already, Nick, are you planning to ever do Mecha Warehouse enable pins? I am actually. I think I've said that publicly, but I plan on doing pins. I collected pins as a kid. Like anytime we went on vacation anywhere, I'd collect pins and stuff. So I will definitely be doing something along those lines soon. I just don't know when. I've got a long laundry list of projects like that I'm working through. Just been so busy lately. Corey, what are you building? The full armor unicorn real grade. This is my first real grade, actually. Jeez, these feet are taking forever. Okay, so we're 40 minutes in. I think it's probably about time that we do the first draw for this. So if you're new at this, here's how it works. Excuse me. what we do for this, everybody's going to throw a number between, let's say 1 and let's do 350 today. Throw a number between 1 and 350 in the chat. Please only put the number in once, or only one number per person, please. And in a few minutes, I'm going to draw a number in that range at random. And if your number gets called, you win the kit. If not, then we will attempt to draw again a little bit later. Searchlight, no viewers got 3D printers. I wonder if a custom MW mech kit could be made. I don't want to tell you about my plans for that, so you just have to let the rumor mill start. The pin hobby has grown tremendous in the past few years. I have a bunch of these days and love Mecha Warehouse wants to add to my board. It'll definitely happen at some point. While you guys are doing that, let's see. A and F. Still looking for new runners again. I think I should have picked a wider range. Oh, here's A. Numbers keep rolling in. All right. Need more room. They keep coming. Okay, well, I'll grab a sip of water and then I'll put time in the chat. Okay, let's pull this random number out. And 350. 272. I know it's flipped, but Josh W just subscribed. Thank you, Josh, for the sub. Okay, let's go here. Looking for 272. I don't see a 272. Corval is a tremendous lag. Yeah, there is. No 272. Cool. Well, we'll draw again in a little while. Victor, you should join the Reddit Gunpla Discord. I think I am on there, actually. I don't... I'm on a few Discords, but the only one I really end up having time for these days is the Mecha Warehouse Discord, and I don't even have enough time for that, honestly. I used to chat on there a lot more than I do now. Hopefully I'll change that soon. But I need like an employee or two to free up my time a little bit. I've just been so flat out the past few weeks. I think it's going to stay that way for a little while. Working on it, working hard, growing the business, packing orders, checking in inventory, making purchases, doing marketing, recording videos, working my special projects. All that crazy stuff. Casted Corpse, you guys wash your runners. I don't wash the runners. I wash parts when I go to paint, if I'm going to paint. But I don't when I just top coat, so I'm not totally sure how much it's necessary. 17, here we go. how much of the manual is dedicated to transforming this thing. Crimes hire son with his tiny child arms. He is definitely my 6-year-old. Helps out from time to time. He'll carry boxes for me. He'll sweep up. He loves helping out, actually. He does a pretty good job most of the time. I don't think he's the only kid I know that he's damaged by dropping it was already in the dings and dents pile, so can't complain too much about that. So I heard you should if you're painting, but someone mentioned that the newer kits that come on don't need to be washed. Yeah, I don't think it's that big a deal these days, but it certainly can't hurt. And if you have issues with paint adhering, that would be an easy thing to improve. How well your paint sticks. Midnight on table. Hey Nick, do you scribe your Gundams? I've actually I've worked a little bit on one doing that, but I never got very far with it. I need some better tools for that and more time. That's definitely on my list of something I want to do. I just really haven't gotten around to it yet. But sooner or later I'll get around to it. Wow, we're up to 71. That's pretty awesome, guys. So we only got 29 more to go to hit that magical 100. Michael Cruz subscribed. Thank you, Michael. Cruz, I can't wait for you to get the legs. I want to see if there's some of the RG Sazabis. They'll be coming soon. Cord will have to head out for a bit. I'll try to get back before the end of the stream. Cool, Cord. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you make it back. Or is it Sarcastic Corp's sweet free labor? Yeah, basically. Just if he was older than 6, he might be a little bit more useful. A 6-year-old can't carry that much stuff. He's just learning to read. He's pretty awesome at it for a 6-year-old, but I can't exactly have him check an inventory or do anything on his own. So he's got some limited value. Mr. J, Nick, what mobile suit do you want to see get a kit? I think the Master Grade Leo needs to happen. I think I answered that in the video that's coming out on Tuesday, probably, if everything goes out on the scheduled day. The Q&A video will be out. Joe, I do after I take parts off the runners and prep for paint, since your hands may have oils on them unless you use gloves. Yeah, it's not a bad strategy. Mighty Wise Guy. Who drew the Mecha Warehouse stickers? I don't have his name off the top of my head. I found him on Fiverr. He is actually a gunpla builder from I want to say Indonesia. I just found him randomly. He was like the 3rd person I'd contacted. The second maybe. The first guy I had tried to draw him drew the absolute worst logo I've ever seen in my entire life as his like initial sketch, and he couldn't get anywhere close to what I was asking for, and it took him forever to get me what he got me. And so I eventually just said, screw it, screw off. I want to find somebody who can actually do this. And then I got lucky that the second guy I found was actually a builder, so he knew a little bit about robot aesthetics. I think he did an incredible job. I'm kind of handing off future art projects related to the logo to one of my sponsored builders. I just took on it as a contractor to got an agreement in place so he could do some of that artwork for me. That's Nickel Models on Instagram. He does some really cool stuff. He's got a few different projects I have him working on for me. Can't wait till those are ready to debut. No idea when that'll be though. Big things take time. Oh, shit. Way to go, Nick. Think Wooden just bought an MG Sniper 2 for you. First time doing this kit. Any issues to fix while building? I've heard only good things about that kit. I don't know if anybody else has built the GM Sniper 2 Master Grade. They're gonna probably your website and see if I can find some seed stuff. We definitely have some seed kits on there. We might have more Master Grade seed than high grade right now, but we definitely have some seed stuff. Girlfriend just subscribed and she's asking where's her little zombie. I have no idea. It should have. I don't know how it decides when to do that and when not to. Maybe there's a visibility setting on YouTube that might have blocked it. Pathologically cute. What song is playing? These Pretzel Rocks. This is of Flesh and Blood by Approaching Nirvana. Midnight Dawn. How many times did you revise the sticker design so you liked it? Technically once. The red color was actually the color that they proposed, and I decided I wanted blue. But I had them just do a bunch of different recolors so I could decide, and he let me keep them all. So that's technically the only revision I had to make in the process. I think it was pretty awesome. If there was anything, it was like a tiny, like, hey, move that little line there kind of things. It was nothing major at all. Nothing major at all. Let's see. Wendy Wise goes, wonder if the next contest is build that gunpla on your stickers. That'd be a good one. That would. I think there's only a few people out there that would have a chance at doing something like that. That would take a lot of scratch building skills, but that would be really cool. Scuba Steve, do you like Real Great or no? Jury's still out. This is my first one. So far it's been okay. I'm not sure if this one kit's enough to judge the entire line, but so far so good. Small pieces and complicated, but I guess this unicorn's a fairly large Gundam to begin with, so if I really want small, I gotta do like the real grade crossbones or something. I totally agree. I plan on couple building with my girlfriend, but I could definitely stand to get a new HG. New Mercury. Oh man, I'm missing a bunch. New Mercurius and they need to happen. Definitely need to. Hopefully, with all these new wing high grades that are coming out, they'll do that. Satan Escape Bum just took Andrew 10% off. Thanks, bud. Thank you. I don't think it's officially public yet, but I think Mecha Warehouse is going to be basically my main, if not only, source of income going forward, starting pretty soon. Details for that will be, or at least more information on that will be in the video coming out later next week. So when you purchase from me, you're definitely helping me out a lot. Especially with all the crazy stuff I got planned. I think I need to get a warehouse soon, and there's a lot of other risks I think I'll be taking to grow the business and such, so. It's a great kit. Very serene. RG shine is super tiny. Think core Gundam size. RG X-Spawn, yeah. MG Leo Ares would be awesome. I would love a high grade Ares. Was there even an old Ares HG kit? I don't think there was. So an HG Ares would be an amazing kit too. I feel like I talk about this every week. Crossbow X1 is tedious but awesome. It's my first real grade. I made mistakes and the kit barely staying together. So escape if it does, let me know. I'll do my best to keep you as my number one. More Amazon. This is my number one Amazon USA Gundam. I got you. So a couple areas or Bagnac and MG would be fantastic. I would be on an MG Maganac too. That would be pretty awesome. Mighty Wise guy to have enough GMs to replace my 40 army. No more, I mean. Used to strictly get my gunpla planet, but ever since I saw your store on Facebook, you've been my only source for plastic crack. Mr. Trash Can Bob, Taurus kid, please. Yeah, Taurus would be good too. A new Taurus. There was an old Taurus, wasn't there? 2 more parts, and I'm actually done with the feet here. H and D1. There's a discontinued Ares kit. Okay. I know there's some figures and stuff of the Ares. But it's all old stuff, whatever it is. I hope, I mean, they did the Leo and the Maganac. I think doing the Ares and all the other grunts would be an amazing idea. I think they'd sell. Robert Tello, have you built enough Maganacs? Never. I could build another one of those. I feel like I should do another blindfold one just to see if I still can. There's an LM HD Taurus molded like one color. Interesting. Virgo, yes. A Virgo would be awesome too. I think they should do all those. I think they might do at least the more popular options there because they've been working through the rest of the designs. They're reprinting the P Bandai master grades. I think there's evidence there that they're realizing that the US market is worth it and would be all over that stuff. So you got so many paints. God bless. Thanks, man. Try to have a good selection of that stuff. Plan on adding a lot more of that stuff. Gas Corps, you order in bulk and make profit and markup. Yeah, like any other store, we've got some distributors. We buy wholesale in bulk, and so we're able to sell it and make some money. Like any store operates that way, basically. It was a little hard getting set up in the first place, but now that we're running, it's all good. Hidden escape on. You should think about doing a Gundam member box, one random kit or accessory and random merch. I'd pay $30 or more a month for that. Yep, I've definitely thought about that. Probably will eventually. I've been wrestling with how to make sure it's valuable enough to be worthwhile for the customers that subscribe to that. So it'll happen, but when it happens, we'll have it figured out and we'll have some good deals and it'll be a lot of value for the people who buy it. Oh wow, we're up to 75 viewers. Nice. Sarcastic Corps. So using a database for stock. Basically, we use Shopify for the store. It's probably like the most prevalent online e-commerce platform out there right now. And there's a plugin for that we use for inventory management. There are definitely better tools out there, I think. I'll probably be looking for a new one at some point because it leaves something to be desired, but it's cheap, so it gets the job done and doesn't cost me a ton. And as our inventory grows, it'll be more and more likely that I need to expand that. More Kotobuki, working on that too. I'm in the weird case right now where all my COVID back orders that I placed when we were running out of stock and I was freaking out and didn't think I'd ever get anything in again, are all coming in. So I've got so much inventory coming in right now. I've got nowhere to put most of it. So as we sell stuff, I'll be ready to start stocking up again, at least until we get that warehouse sorted out. So skip my membership can help get rid of the extra kits that don't sell much. See, I want to avoid, if I do a box like that, I'm not going to just take whatever doesn't sell and throw it in a box. There's no way. If I did, it would be more like, hey, let's do a random box of a ding and dent kit or something. It'd be a ding and dent subscription, and then you'd probably be getting a lot more value than the price of the kit, because it'd be like it's on sale. Shopify is amazing for the consumer. I like the order tracking. Yeah, it's some cool. They're doing some cool stuff. They're pretty good good company. Their support for their store owners is pretty good too. Their live chat and customer support is really good compared to a lot of other support for other services I've purchased in the past. Usually they know what the hell's going on. There's been a few things that seem like they weren't able to really help me easily on, but I mean, that happens. Should still go monthly rent, climate controlled. Yeah, I looked at a spot yesterday afternoon. I checked out a spot not too far from me, so hopefully. Still got to run some numbers and stuff and see what makes sense, but sales, let's see. Wasn't pace action based because you seem like a really swell dude. I wish you luck in your business. Thank you, Victor. Hopefully we'll impress you enough on that order that you will want to make Mecha Warehouse your first stop when you're looking for kits and supplies and stuff. I really think that we'll be fully competing on the level of the other big shops within a couple of years at the current rate of growth and stuff. Hope to be hiring soon and building things out, and I think we're able to offer something they can't in terms of customer service and speed and all that stuff that nobody else is doing right now. So dude, Mac, I would love to get a ding and dent sale. Honestly, that'd be so cool to kit bash with a lot of that kind of stuff. So we do our dings and dents right now as a lottery on the Discord that we have. So when you purchase from us, you get an email, and that email includes an invite link to our Discord. And periodically, I will jump on there in a special channel for that. And basically, we post what kits we're selling, a description of the damage, the price, and discount, and then people indicate that they're interested in it, and I draw a random name. So there's a little bit of luck involved, but it's a really fun time. I did it last night, actually. We had a Zoom going on, our official Mecha Warehouse Zoom at the time. So I think it was even more fun because I got to hear people bantering back and forth about entering for different kits and stuff. It'll take waiting for you to put the MG gun take up on your site plan on a larger order, but I see the kit on the incoming. Yeah, I think that's on the order we're unpacking now. Working through it. Go ahead and sleeping on boxes and stuff. That's pretty much, the house is full of stuff. It's crazy. And you know, Mecha has been my first and only stop for kits. Thank you, Daniel. Swig, just purchased Charles Galba 2.0 from you. Thanks for the promo code. No problem, man. Thank you for purchasing that kit. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, and Hexagear stuff myself. Some of those Hexagear designs are really cool. I think the one I was eyeing, I think we sold out of it. I need to order more Kotobukiya. Wow, the last kit I got delivered from you was a G-Man base gun. I'm currently floating fish tank. Looks awesome under the black light it uses. Awesome, man. If you've got a picture of that, definitely shoot me an email or something with it, or better yet, you take a good picture, submit it to the submission, the Spotlight submission page on the website. There's a link down on the bottom near the left, at least if you're on the desktop. The link's on there, or maybe somebody can drop the link in the chat here. That would be a very cool Spotlight. Midnight Dawn table. Does your store offer scribing tape? Not yet. We got a lot of scribing supplies coming in soon, though. We got it from at least one major manufacturer of scribing type stuff, so looking forward to having that in the store. Good chisels and etc. It's a really complicated foot. I'm feeling a little inadequate, guys. I've been at this for almost an hour and 10 minutes, and I've built 2 feet. Now, some of that is because I'm talking to you guys, but geez, this is a complicated build. Be working on this until I'm like 40. Speaking of kit bashing, saw a kit bash of a Tristan. I can't remember who did it. That made me want to buy a Tristan. That's cool. I've seen a couple cool Tristan projects. Nick, when you're gonna stock your Raven Gundam, because I need it. I feel like I've got that on order. Yeah, to me, masking tape to millimeter. I don't know if that work. Haven't done scribing. The scribing stuff I've messed with, I've used just Dymo label tape. I think the special scribing tapes are probably better, but I don't think you need anything super fancy. Cool, so let's pull... Oh, geez. I'm like disheartened at how far I've gone, how much work has gone into building 2 feet. Okay, I'm gonna do the right leg now. B3. You're old, don't blame us. You calling me old? Come on, guys, I'm not that old. Looks like we're at 75 still, 25 to go to hit that magical 100 number. Get actual rose bits and effect parts would be sick. Justin Tilly, how many kits have you built, Nick? I think someone asked me this last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17 built. Like 17, 18. Plus 40 if you count the Magnetat Corps, so probably about 60. I'm going for spinal surgery amongst stars. I mean, I'm in my early 30s. I might look old, but geez. I'm working on wingsuit coming in. I got the Shenlongs coming in later this summer. And I think we're restocking some if we haven't restocked them already. I have some of the other ones. I'm offended. Calling me old, jeez. MG Barbatos Lupus Rex. There is no Master Grade Barbatos Lupus Rex. There's a Master Grade Barbatos. I think there are some instructions out there to turn it into the Lupus Rex, I think, using the full metal kit. I'm in the same boat. Receding hairlines are a biatch. Yeah, I think before long I'm going to be shaving my head. The killer is my dad's got a full head of hair in his, what, mid to late 60s or whatever. That's why I couldn't find it. B3. Guess it must be on my mom's side or something where the hairline comes from. 19 kits and 1,000 million Google Maganax. Or the no name yet. I'm not sure. You tell him, Nick, us old guys gotta stick to. I'm not old. It's like on my karate ads for the dojo. I had ran some Facebook ads, some video, and some dude saying how I'm not flexible or strong or whatever. And it's like, how the hell can you tell from that picture? I wasn't kicking. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I think I'm doing quite well, thank you. Okay, let's see. Professor Exoner, get the wild horseshoe. Yeah, I think bald and beard. I'll get an older thing. I just hit 35. No one gets that lucky. What kit is this? Alex, this is the real grade full armor unicorn. Alright, guys, let's do another draw. So we are going to pick a number. We did 1 and 350 before, so throw a number between 1 and 340 in the chat. Only one number per person, please. And in a few minutes, I will draw. Not old in our 30s, we're veteran young guys. Exactly, 30 is not old. I mean, for full contact fighting I do, the senior division starts at 35 or 39, somewhere like that, depending on the tournament. But that's because it's a brutal sport. It's not really a young guy's sport, so that makes sense. But already I started shaving my head during quarantine. It's the best. Embrace the bald. I think I'm going to. I keep every time I cut my hair, I'm going a little bit shorter these days, so I think before long I will be shaving my head probably. 1, 2, and 23. Let's get 21 out here while I'm at it. All right. Sorry for anybody seeing the lag. I'm gonna to 1 and 340 this time. Time is called 2 289. 289. I don't see a 289. So it looks like we got to try again. Escape bomb. I submitted that underwear glove picture on your website. Awesome, man. That would be a really cool one to share. That's a really cool original idea. I like things like that, repurposing gunpla for other stuff. Or displaying them in weird ways. I think that there's some really cool things there. For everyone, what's the worst kit you've ever personally built? Mine's the RG Sinanju. I'd say the high grade Saku 2, the old 040 one. It just didn't do anything for me. RG Unicorn. You fix the waist a little, it's perfect. Of course, the worst kit built MG Ez8 Blue Frame second. It's built over the tank basking air from a radiator. It's slider since the stream started. Interesting. Gene come on from Pat Labor, irritate the hell out of me. So we'll be drawing again. We'll draw at least 1 or 2 more times. Depending on when the next draw is, I'll probably dramatically increase the odds so we can hopefully get a winner. Try not to push stuff too hard, but I'll do it one more time. If you guys want to share or like this video, it would definitely help potentially get us to that 100. We're, I think, running out of time tonight, so the odds of hitting 100 this time are definitely getting smaller, but maybe next time. Perhaps a small momentum drop with the down week last week. But 75 is still nothing to shake a stick at, so I'm certainly happy. I didn't get the Unicorn Flummer RG or MG. I had the Unicorn RG and loved it. So looking at Wing and G Gundam kits from the 90s are pretty rough. Good to start on. Kicked my dog. Hey, you kicked my dog. Got a PG for 10K reviewers. I might do it for 100 actually. But I think it'll be a while before I even announce attempting to do that because we're a ways off. It's taking a little while to get up to 100, so I have a feeling 1,000 will be a ways off. 75 is a great number for your sub count. Yeah, I mean 75 is not bad at all. Polycap hands, I'm gonna say. That sounds gross. 88 last week. You mean 2 weeks ago was 88? I think last week was 4th of July. There was no stream. But yeah, we were up there. We did really good last time. Multi-leg gun up besides a brute? I feel like there is. Probably cheating. Polypod ball has more multiple legs. Giveaways definitely attract people. Just gotta get people to know what's happening. Discord, Reddit's, all that jazz. Yeah, exactly. I haven't built the Zaku 1 sniper. I definitely haven't. This is a so non-intuitive build. Oh. Buckwheat and Legao from Cedar, 4-legged. Outdoor Beast has 4 legs. Forest transformed to 4-legged one. It's not great. PB Anti-Death Beast. Finally get to see the master show me how to really get it done. Hey Fets Frequency, what's up, dude? Always see your stories about stuff you're getting in and stuff. Appreciate you helping spread the word, man. Jay, oh my bad. He said the Eldora one. The Kamara's Trooper is 4 legs. It's definitely got something going on like that. I don't know anything about IBO designs. I probably should, but I don't. Okay, A and F. Fun Psyche. There we go. F16. A12. Gunner Golden Trooper can deploy hover jets from its legs or something, so it looks like a Centaur thing. Yeah, I think that's what's going on there. I saw it the other day, putting it on the shelf. It's really pretty cool. Guy gonna turn to a dog. That's Frequency, man. I love what you're doing. Good sir, I never knew this world existed. I'm excited that you do great work to help put it out there. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Doing what I can. Enjoying the hell out of running a business based around something I love. Man, all the codes have for sure helped in the process. So many beautiful guns I'm able to build. Yeah, speaking of codes, it's a good reminder. Everybody who's joined in recently, we got that Live 10 code available tonight for 10% off until the end of the stream. So if you're looking to buy anything, you can always check out mechawarehouse.com and see if we have anything in stock you're looking for. We actually just restocked the Master Grade Kyrios today. It's a recent release. If anybody has been looking to find that one at a good price, we got it. Got it in. Take 10% off, and yeah. I'm glad I ordered from you first or from other sides, but you definitely have the best customer service, hands down, and a lot of people can agree. Thanks, Mike. That's what I'm trying to do. The new Fin Justice is one of the best HGs ever, in my opinion. Cool. Zoids are amazing. Where is it? I could always build some Zoids. I want to try a Zoid at some point. I didn't really get into the show, but Zoids keep coming up. I was talking to someone from Kotobuki. I might get them to send me some to mess around with on the stream. So what are those pads you're using to smooth out those cuts? These are sanding sponges. I use the 3M brand because they're economical, but there are other options. We've got the Tamiya up on the site. I don't have any 3M, although I'm working on sourcing them because I think they're a good, cheaper option that work pretty well. I also need to shoot out the different options between the 3M and some of the higher end brands that are out there, but it basically helps sand those nubs down so you can't see them as well. Okay, so this goes on there. Jeez, tons of small parts. I call about Zoids first when I was a kid. Man, were they amazing. Zoids has some weird sales restrictions in the US. I don't think so, but I'm not sure. I know that you can get them, at least some of them. Thanks for the MG, RGM79G, and RX79G. It's going to be 2 more days till they arrive. Nice. Definitely the best customer service here. Thank you, Scott. There might be some restrictions on some of them, but I know that you can definitely get at least some of the Zoids. Oh, sweet, we're up a bunch. 77 viewers. AF. We just hit A and F, so let's hit those again. A1, 15, and 9 and 8. When we get those two, I'm at it. I have to get some Zoids for the shop, or else people are going to start rebelling. I keep getting comments about picking up Zoids on like every other video or ad I run, so there's definitely some demand out there. D1. I'd be all of them if they weren't so pricey. I've heard they're definitely pricey kits. And technically Hasbro still has a license to Zoids. I wonder if there's certain Zoids, because there's definitely certain Zoids that show up, I think. need 2 parts off this one, 11 and 30. There's some really detailed parts. Tiny panel lines. To do a Zoid for a while now. Just test it out. Probably only caught enough because cars, because they're really good too. What number grade are your sanding pads? That's a good question. I've got my little keep a cheat sheet around here. I should probably have it memorized by now, though. I think they're like. They range from about 400 to 1500. I think you could get away with 2000 would be good. I don't think you don't need anything super crazy. Anything beyond like 2000, you're just like super polishing the part, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but is not necessary. This frequency, which kit are you working on tonight? This is the real grade full armor unicorn. It's actually my first real grade. Kits never batteries because all the kits move. I'm not sure. There's one of the companies makes a Zoid kit that is motorized, I think. Not super enticing for me. I'd rather posability, but it's pretty cool that it's an option. Oh, this one would jump in, yeah. Exactly. Go big or go home. I mean, I built plenty of other kits before, so it's not like I'm starting. I definitely wouldn't recommend this kit for a first timer. It's a little tricky. Charles Stevens, this is HG or RG. This is the real grade, RG. Anybody else build any of the other Kotobukiya stuff besides Zoids? There's a couple Hexagear kits I've been contemplating. And I think I definitely want to start stocking the various support goods, accessory stuff that they have. Zoids chat now. I want to get one now. I ever get them in stock, I'll have to build one on here. I'll build it right when we put them up on the site, and I'll probably get everybody talking about them. But the handful of the Dakota Armored Core, about 12 frame arm girls. How do you like them? Sarcastic. Pretty interesting. A lot of them fit. We made to fit gunpla. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of crossover there. My MSM 7Z got on a water pitcher. Also, your website tagged your Instagram page. Nice. Built an MG Mega Man kit that I was thinking from them. Zero kit from Mega Man X. Think about getting some of those other outside the big robot stuff. Haven't tried carrying any of that stuff for a while. We had Star Wars stuff over a year ago. Didn't really move very well. But we have a much wider audience now, so it might be worth trying that stuff again. Like them. The girls are fun. A kit bash with the regular FMX. Armored Core. Random, what's your favorite game soundtrack? Oh, jeez. This is what will show my age, or at least how busy I am, because I haven't played that many games in the last few years. But I would probably have to say my favorite game soundtrack might be the Half-Life 2 soundtrack. But that might be more my love for Half-Life 2 than it is my love for the soundtrack. I'm not sure. It's been a little while since that game came out. Hard to find Star Wars kits online. I feel like they're sold out everywhere. I just think they aren't stocked super heavily because I don't think they move as much, but I could be wrong there. Love Star Wars, but the ship kits are too simple. Yeah, I think they'd be good for trying painting techniques. I kind of want to do some with like the X-Wings and TIE fighters and stuff, just to play with like space weathering techniques and stuff, because they're pretty cheap. Pretty inexpensive kits to play around with. General Grievous kit is loads of fun. Nice. In fact, I have my Half-Life 2 boxes in my shelf. Next time you watch my videos, you might be able to see it. I think that's the only game I ever bought the day it came out. I was in college at the time when it came out, freshman year. And I'm pretty sure I remember like going to my chemistry class, jetting out, getting it, installing it, and then doing nothing but play that game for like 18 hours or whatever it took for me to beat it. Crazy stuff. Otherwise, I don't get much time to play games. Hell, I don't have much time to build gunpla either. Hopefully, I'll be able to change that as I get the business more under control. But in the meantime, Aaron, so you were 33. Yeah, I think I'm 33. born in 86, August, so it's 33, be 34 in about a month. So you line them before you put them on instead of after it's built. That's what I do. I think it's easier to get to stuff fits. It can be hard to access certain areas to clean up panel lines and stuff once things are assembled. Right. Already I'm turning 30 in August. August babies, what's up? Nice. I was junior in high school. I got presented to my senior physics class to demonstrate the physics engine. Nice. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's push that down. Good God, this is complicated. This will be crazy when it all transforms. Xavier's the next Q and A is ready. It's the Xavier. I shot it sometime this week. I forget what day, but it's filmed. It just needs to be edited. I think that's probably in process. Should be good for Tuesday, I think. Well, 3rd in August as well. Be way too old come January. That's nice. All right. Where are we at here? Let's do these next here. Well, actually, I'll look for these parts. Let's do another draw. So we did between 1 and 340 before, so let's do between 1 and 330. Excuse me, between 1 and 330. So throw that number in the chat. Remember, no repeats. Please don't change your number if you think you got a copy of somebody else. We got a way to resolve that. But throw that number in the chat, and in a few minutes we will do another draw. G and E. My youngest graduated this year. Congrats, I guess. Now I see why you're feeling old. My youngest can now put those wooden puzzle pieces together, so we're opposite ends of the spectrum there, I guess. G24. I'm looking for E115. Became a grandfather. Wow, congrats. Or I'm sorry, depending on how you feel about that. Fets Frequency, subscribe. Thank you, Fets. I missed that, I guess. Whoops. My cousin, who's not that much older than me, became a grandfather in the last year or so. I mean, I guess he's a bit older than me. Must be. I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Okay, time. Okay, number 52. Let's look back through all these bunch of guys here. Oh, we got a 53. Darn. Okay, nobody again. We'll draw again really soon here. Somebody will win before I leave, so. Even if we got to keep drawing all night, we'll get somebody to win. I'm trying to figure out how many more steps to go here before I call it. I don't think I'm going to finish this leg tonight unless I go really late. Like only like halfway through the leg. What's up for grabs tonight? Tonight we have the high grade Ez8, or the master grade if we hit 100 concurrent viewers, but we're at 72 and the stream's probably got 15 to 30 minutes left in it, because I don't really see the point in dragging this on super late trying to get to the finish line tonight on anything. This is going to be a marathon build, not a sprint, I think. Uncle for stopping. Nick, you to HG for YouTube. You should. I'm not sure what you mean, not killer, in terms of you should do HG for YouTube. Got a golden eye, the old one in a box somewhere. It came with a parachute pack, if I remember. Very cool. I'd be interested in getting my hands on a parachute pack. What are those sanding pads called? They're sanding sponges. Gunpla University. Thanks for the stream, Nick. Thank you, Jared. Any of you guys who are here, if you're looking for a stream to watch after this, Gunpla University is streaming, I think, from 10:30 on tonight. So if you, when I do end this in the next, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 minutes, whatever it is, if you're looking for something to do, you can jump over on his stream. This is such a complex build. Okay, let's try for one more step here at least. Got a couple HB1 and H parts looks like HG has a parachute pack in the box. Oh. Sweet. I never noticed that. There's definitely a picture with it on the side. Jonas, I'm glad I found these streams. We've got model kits and listen to someone while building is really helpful. Awesome, Jonas. Man, everybody left again. We're down by 10. We're not done yet. We're still going to draw for this kit. Somebody's going to win it, so I guess anybody who's leaving early is just helping whoever sticks around have a better odds of winning. The Cutting Map podcast also. They're awesome gunpla fanatics and builders. Build sessions are excellent time for a podcast. I am going to start doing guests on here eventually. I got to figure out the technicalities of that. I think Gunpla University did a stream last week where he had a guest on. So I'll be looking to do that, I think, in the future. Like everything else, just requires some time. Cool, look at that. H5 and H6. I'm gonna try weathering for the first time with Ez8. They're quitters. Him and Funko. Yeah, it was Funko Cop. We sponsored both of them. They got together last week. So I want to do something kind of like that. I still got to try it. I think Jared was telling me how he did it. I just need to get around to actually figuring out how it works and setting it up. And when time's short, and it's a decision between spending a little bit of time with your kids and family or taking the stream up a notch, that's a hard call. But I've been deciding to spend the time with my family. Or other business building stuff, since I've been just flat out lately. I'm gonna go on the night shift here. I feel like I live on the night shift. I shouldn't be. I have no reason to be. But I end up being awake till 1, 2, or 3 in the morning a lot of the time. Packing orders or doing something else that needs to be done around here. Of course, definitely stream takes a back seat. Yeah, I'm trying. It's I neglect my family more than I should because of the other stuff with the business. So, I mean, it's a trade-off of which thing to do for the business, and there's so many directly revenue producing or related things. I'm still servicing consulting clients for at least another week or 2 or 3. So I'm gonna balance all that stuff. Try to keep everybody happy. Michael, which type of nippers are those? These are the God Hand nippers. These definitely fall into that super high-end category. There's probably nippers that are a lot cheaper that are basically as good. But these work out well. I actually noticed I shot a video and posted a tutorial video this past week. I think that was on Tuesday, where I built a high-grade goof and talked about some techniques and stuff. And I started the video using the entry nippers, which we sell. These are the Bandai branded nippers. They're like $8-9. They're pretty inexpensive. Good place to get started. Not bad at all, but there's definitely a difference. They don't cut as cleanly. It definitely takes more force to cut with them. It ends up more of a snip than a slice. The God Hands definitely kind of slice through the part rather than clunk through it. With streamer family, kids hard call for sure. Although with the way my kids are stacked, sometimes an easy choice. Doing the stream, I mean, my kids are in bed or whatever by now. It's more the prep work to figure out how to do certain things. That's where those go. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that's so hard. So complex. Yeah, God hand nippers are good. I think the Mr. Sharpness nippers from Mr. Hobby that we carry are supposed to be pretty good, and I've heard good things about the Zurons we have too. One of these days I'm going to shoot a video where I'm just going to basically grab some of everything on the market and just see how they all compare. Okay, let's do one more draw here, or two more if necessary. Let's try to get a winner. So let's drop that number range between 1 and 100. This will hopefully be the last draw. Hopefully we'll have a winner this time, and we'll go from there. I still got 1, 2, technically 3 more steps, although it's like 2, 3, like 8 more boxes worth of stuff. So between 1 and 100 in the chat, and let's get somebody this Ez8. And I guess next time I'll have to, hopefully next time we'll hit that 100. Give us another moment or two. I know that the chat is a lot faster. Let these stop trickling in. They keep coming. Okay, looks like things have stopped. So, time. Number 21. Dope. Well, it doesn't matter, Jonas, so you didn't get the right number anyway. So it's a little bit of consolation. You didn't pick the right number and then be slightly too late. It was a 22, but no 21 yet. Another 22. Okay, looks like there's no 21. So let's do this one more time. Let's do between 1 and 80 this time. Let's get somebody to win this thing. Between 1 and 80. Looks like they've stopped flowing in there. Just a second. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. So 1 and 80. $40. 40. Oh, good God, are we going to draw again? 40. Nothing. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to draw another number again and use the same numbers that we did. So this time it was 72. Any 72s? Oh, there we go. Liger 0X is a 72. Anybody else? All right. Cool. We're getting better at dodging the red number generator. Cool. Liger wins it. So Liger, send me an email, nick@mechawarehouse.com, or a DM on social somewhere, and get me your contact info, and we'll get that kit emailed out, or emailed. I wish I could email kits. That would save on shipping, wouldn't it? We'll get that kit mailed out to you on Monday. So congrats, and thank you all for hanging out, especially you guys who've been sticking with me for the whole 2 hours and change that we're at so far. I think we'll call that a night for tonight. So send this kit to Lager. You get this one, and yeah, I think that's about it for tonight. If you haven't yet, that 10% code is still good for a little while longer. The live 10, that's up here on the screen. You go to mechawarehouse.com, take advantage of that if there's something that you've been looking for. What else is new? We do this every week, so next Saturday, 8:30 Eastern. Hopefully we'll see you, probably continuing on the same kit. This will probably be the stream for a little while as I work through it. And yeah, if you haven't yet, definitely subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications. Make sure you get those notifications every time we do these lives. And increase your chances to win and such. And yeah, I think that's all I got for now. So see you guys later. Really appreciate it. Have a great night, great weekend, and hopefully see you